Okay, so we're back in Tomer Devorah. This is the 7th day. This is covering the phrase "V'tashlich b'mtzolot yam kol chatotam," and you will cast into the depths of the sea all their sins. So it says, this is an especially good attribute of the Holy One, blessed be He. For when Bnei Yisrael sinned, He delivered them into the hands of Pharaoh, and they repented. If so, why should He punish Pharaoh or Sennacherib or Haman and others like them? Yet the Holy One, blessed be He, is not content with saying they repented, so no further evil will befall them, and thus Haman, Pharaoh, and Sennacherib will be removed from them. This is not sufficient. Rather, the wickedness of Haman reverts onto his own head, and so too with Pharaoh and Sennacherib. The reason fought with conduct lies in the essence of the verse pertaining to the temple service on Yom Kippur, where two identical goats were brought. One was sacrificed on the altar, and the other was sent to Azazel, pushed down a rugged mountain. The goat that was sent to Azazel will carry all their sins to the desolate land, Vayikra 16:22, meaning that the goat actually bears the punishment for their sins. Now this is very difficult to understand, for if Bnei Yisrael sinned, why should the goat bear their sins? However, the reason for this conduct is as follows. When a person confesses with the intention in his confession to receive a cleansing of his sins, as King David said, "Cleanse me abundantly from my iniquities," Tehillim 51 verse 4. And so are our words in prayer. "Cleanse my sin with your great compassion." He only prays that his afflictions be light, so that they will not interrupt his Torah study, as we say in our prayers, but not by way of severe afflictions. This is also the intention when one states, "You are righteous with regard to all that befalls me." He actually accepts willingly upon himself afflictions in order to be vindicated for his sins, for there are sins that can be cleansed only by means of afflictions or death. This is the conduct immediately after one confesses in his prayer. The Holy One, blessed be He, decrees some sort of affliction upon him for his sins, as the Zohar in Parshat Pekudei explains. This is the portion of the Satan as portrayed by the goat that was sent to Azazel. What is actually his portion that the Holy One, blessed be He, decrees on him? But that is the one who sinned and afterward repented and confessed. Afflictions, then instantly Satan comes by there and collects his due. And behold, the goat carries the sins, meaning that the Holy One, blessed be He, gives his permission to collect his due. And through this, Yisrael become cleansed. But eventually everything will revert back to Satan. The reason for this is that the Holy One, blessed be He, decreed upon His world that all who do this bring suffering upon Bnei Yisrael. The reason for this is that the Holy One, blessed be He, decreed upon His world that all who do this should be nullified. That is why God decreed the animal which was involved in human transgression resulting in man's execution must be killed. Vayikra 20:15. Similarly, the stones used to carry out the sentence of those condemned to death by stoning and the sword used to carry out the sentence of decapitation must be buried. Sanhedrin 45b. In order to nullify their existence and power after they have been used to carry out judgment. Behold, this is the essence of the statue of Nebuchadnezzar, which he saw in his dream in Daniel chapter 2, verses 32 to 34, when Bnei Israel were given over into the hand of the Babylonian king, symbolized by a head of gold. This same head was eventually subjugated and given over into the hands of Persia, symbolized by the silver chest and arms, who was in turn expelled by another nation, and so on until Bnei Israel descended to the fourth kingdom of Edom and Ishmael, symbolized by legs of iron and clay. And that will be the final good ending. Eventually the Holy One, and what will be the final good ending? Eventually the Holy One, blessed be He, will uplift them and execute judgment upon them, meaning will uplift Israel and execute judgment upon them, meaning those kingdoms. As it is written, I will use up my arrows against them. Deuteronomy 32:23, meaning that the arrows will be used up, but Israel will not be annihilated. Sota 9a. And then the parts of iron, clay, brass, silver, and gold will be crushed together. Daniel chapter 2, verse 32. First it is written, and he smote the idol to its legs. Verse 34, implying that there was nothing left of the idol but its legs, for they had lost all their power, symbolized by the way. The head, the arms, and the torso were removed. Nevertheless, and in the end, as it is written, together they will be crushed. For in the future, the Holy One, blessed be he, will indict Satan and the wicked who carry out his deeds and actions, and he will visit justice upon them. This is the meaning of the verse in Micha 7:19. Quote, and you will cast all their sins into the depths of the sea, implying that he will cast the power of judgment to be executed upon those who are likened to the depths of the sea, as the verse states. Yeshayahu or Isaiah 57:20, where it says, the wicked are like the spewing sea, for it cannot rest, and its waters spew mud and mire. This refers to those who execute judgment on Israel, who will return their evil deeds upon their own heads. The reason for this is that after Israel received their judgment, the Holy One, blessed be he, reconsiders even the initial punishment and exacts retribution for their insult and suffering. Furthermore, I was angered only a little, and the nations of the world helped to do more evil than required. Zechariah 1:15. This too is an attribute that man should use in his behavior toward his fellow. Even if the latter is wicked and crushed through afflictions, do not hate him, for after having been whipped, he is like your brother. Makot 23a. Befriend the rebellious, those who have been punished, and have mercy on them. And on the contrary, save them from their enemies, and do not say, his own sin caused his suffering. Rather, have mercy on them in accordance with this attribute, as I have explained above.